Hello. I'm furious, man. I'm fucking furious. My mental health keeps fucking over my sleep. My mental health keeps fucking over my sleep. I've got to move because of my mental health. I've got to fucking stresses on stresses because of my mental health. And it thinks you can fuck with my sleep, and that's not the problem. If you just left me the fuck alone, is one thing, but for it to want me to wake up and be okay with the same fucking situation, it's fucking messing up my whole fucking day. And be like, don't worry about it, Andreas. Don't worry about it, Andreas. It's a fucking joke. My voice goes whiny. My sleep gets fucked up with. It messes up my whole day. I should be up at 6 o'clock. Yet I'm up at 10. This thing is the result of the medication. I've got a thing in my fucking throat whereby I can't breathe properly. Ever since I took the medication. That thing knocks me the fuck out whenever it wants. It just cuts my breathing. I don't breathe all of a sudden. No matter what alarm goes off, I can't hear it. I don't have a choice about consciousness. This is due to the medication. What do you want me to do? How do you want me to fucking live in this sickness? Because I'm gonna fucking, if this carries on, I'm gonna fuck up my whole life. Fuck it. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna have society on one side, my mental health on the other side. And you want me to live underneath that sickness. There's no life under that. I'm going to live under sickness, governing my everything in my life. Sickness all around me. I cannot deal with it. You can't expect someone with a mental health disorder and all the challenges that I've got on me to do what I need to do when you're fucking with my sleep. There's been a fucking issue for fucking too long, man. And the medication has made it fuck off worse. And my fucking voice is killing me. The depression is unbearable, man, because of my sleep. I can't take the lies of waking up. There's no way I can live under it when I know how terrified I am. Yeah, if this carries on a few more days, I'm going to have to fuck up my whole life. I'm going to have to self-sabotage because this isn't right. I'm not going to live with something controlling my sleep at that extent. I'm a 35-year-old man in this world, and yes, I've got a lot to fucking learn, but I'm not living under that. Not when I have to live and I have to take on stresses. The pain in my body, this life is just fucking surreal. I need to wake up from this fucking coma. I can't take the stress in my life anymore. With this fucking whiny fucking voice and the fucking whatever you got stuck down my fucking throat. I can't breathe and I can't speak. And all the energy goes to your jaw. They send a load of energy to my jaw, so it sounds like I'm in control and sounds like I'm a man, but I'm a fucking living pussy to get up and carry on in this world. What am I selling out for? What have you fucking given me to sell out for, to experience that every day, wake up and put a fucking smile on my face? There is nothing in my fucking life. It is shit. I'm in fucking agony non-stop, and I don't complain about the pain anymore. Can you sort that the fuck out? I can't deal with the rage in my body. That's where the fuck I am, and I will stand here for hours in rant and rage, because I need to get on one hand, because I've got so much fucking stress on me, and on the other hand, I just can't process life. So this is where I am. I'm broken. You're seeing a fucking broken man because his sleep's being fucked with. Can you stop fucking with my sleep? And that was because I've got the pressure of I shouldn't make noise for my neighbours. And I can't take all the stresses on my life with this being life. So I explode. When the council can't make up its mind, is it taking me to court, is it not? I'm being told on one hand, I'm being fucking taken to court, which is fine. But don't tell me you're doing it to make me scared to shut up when I have a fucking mental health disorder as the reason I'm making noise. I think the council can't make up their mind because the messages I'm getting are, Andreas, we're taking you to court. That's the message. I receive a letter to say I'm on red alert. What does that mean? That it's my final warning? I don't know. The council have fucked it already. I'm sorry. They've told me I'm being taken to court. That's the words that came out of their mouth. If they're doing that to scare me, then fuck them. I have a mental health disorder. What the fuck are you doing? I don't understand why the letter I've got, the one letter I've had about all of this, states like I'm on final alert before it happens. It's like the council make it happen. It's like, oh, we want this person to leave. Let's start giving him stress. It's over. I've got a mental health disorder. You made it happen. You've evicted me. Congratulations for fucking psychotic fucking abuse. I can't deal with my throat, man. Anybody listening to me must be doing their head in. Sound like a fucking idiot. But I'm gonna fucking persist with this fucking whiny voice because I can't live this fucking life. And if someone wants to listen to me and hear my voice and think that's where the fuck I'm at, then let them. You can fucking do it. My voice sounds like this, so fucking whiny because it fucks with my sleep. It's double-sided. I wake up and I start complaining and I can't deal with the way I fucking sound. And I want to end the video because I sound like a fucking idiot. But fuck it. It's making, and what it does is taking control of the pain. And it makes me feel the pain when I'm complaining like this. Andreas, don't complain because you're in pain now. And that becomes my new reference for feelings. Go fuck yourselves. My life is shit first. That's my fucking reference for feeling. You fucking with my sleep. I can't deal with it. That's 4 hours off my day. I have to take things slowly. I've got a mental health disorder. I can't rush. I'm gonna get to the fucking bike. I'm gonna have to fucking come back. I can't deal with the stress from my sleep, from the fucking medication. mouth shut up. I hate life. I hate life. This is what it wants. I'm sorry, it's depression, no depression. It's just a sick circumstance to be in. Every day. In my body, I wake up and it's fucking falling apart. What's the fucking point to life, man? Old age. I'm 35, I haven't lived, and I'm old. And if I want something, spirituality will jump on my back and make me feel bad about it. I'm in a place of fucking smacking my head against the wall. And the reason I can't live my life right now to the way I want it was because I've been terrorised by the fucking NHS that they can leave somebody who's in pain the fuck alone and not help them. Not only that, when I get to hospital, because I've had enough of being at home fucking suffering this alone, knocking my head against the brick wall, because every time I go to the hospital, the NHS A&E, fuck it, what have I got to hold this back for? It's coming out when my sleep's been fucked with so fucking much. Everyone's gonna fucking get it. I go to NHS hospital, NHS A&E 5 times. I don't know how many times I went last year. I'm in pain. I'm in pain. After going several times telling them I'm in pain, physical pain, oh, it must be my head. I go and get admitted for my head. I realise, no, I can't be here for my mind. The medication makes it worse. The people want to fight me because that's the way they deal with mental health disorders. They want to argue with you. They want to make you fight because you're too depressed, because you're weak. And it's not the world that's fucking doing you in. I'm in the same place, man. You fucked my body, you fucked my emotions more, yes. I'm weaker because of you trying to make me stronger. Yes. How many times I went to A&E hospital last year? A&E. NHS fucking hospital. And I gave up and I thought, right, they obviously don't believe me because I've got a mental health disorder, or because I'm not asking politely, or because of this. You know, I rock up at hospital and I'm in pain, so I'm shouting. And it's a bit hard to ask politely. But within all of that, I still try to remain polite. So after about a year, I think, fuck it, I've got nothing to lose. There's obviously something going wrong, missing in communication. Let me take myself for my mental health disorder. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I have got to take myself to the mental health hospital and administer myself with antipsychotic fucking medication because I'm wrong. Because I'm not living my life correctly from my mind. So I take myself to hospital. And what happens in hospital when I should receive care for pain? They ignore it. They let me scream all day long. I'm there, I'm screaming all day long. I'm in pain. I'm in pain. I'm in pain. Do you know what it teaches you? If you're confined and you're trapped and you're in pain and your capture's not going to help you, after about a month of shouting and screaming, it teaches you to be quiet and conserve energy. I'm traumatised that that's the treatment I've had from the NHS. I'm traumatised that the amplification of the pain within that month period when I was in pain non-stop, and I didn't have all my therapy devices in my life at home to aid me in that pain recovery that I had. So all the pain and all the discomfort I had at home before hospital And I was trying to be proactive about it. I turn up at hospital, I can no longer be proactive about the pain. So the pain I'm suffering is worse. I'm still screaming. I'm in pain all day long. Nobody listens to me, nobody helps me. The only option I've got is to take painkillers, which I've told them before isn't the right medication to help treat my condition. It's going to make it worse. So I'm there in hospital and I'm taking painkillers to help me. I'm there in hospital, the pain's worse. I'm there in hospital, nobody's helping. Then they decide to make it worse. Then they decide to start injecting me for no reason. Then because I'm screaming and because I'm shouting, they're pinning me down. And the treatment that I receive over a weekend is just traumatizing. I'm traumatized. That's it. And it happens again. I'm fucked. How do I function in this world now? And if I get up, I'm a bit like, I'm fucked here. What system am I going to fall under? I can't carry on. I'm traumatized. This is the treatment somebody has experienced through the NHS. The second time, it did something funny to me. I broke down. I'm like, how am I going to deal with this? What message is life trying to send me? I'm a slave. These are nice people. These are meant to be nice people that are doing this to me. I can hear the love in these people's voices, but they're treating me like shit. And I've come away. And I've come back home, and because the pain was amplified, and because it's been fucked with my nervous system now, because of the painkillers, I come home and it's a bit warm here. And I have a few therapy devices. And I can sit down. I couldn't sit down for about a month, and they let me go like that all day long. Walk around in pain. And you wonder why I'm exhausted. Well, I say I was exhausted from hospital. I was there all day long in physical pain like this. Not a place to sit down. Not a place to rest. In a cold environment with medication that I've been petrified of, just been put into my body. And you want me to come back and have a smile on my face because the medication has made my mental health fucking worse. I'm traumatized. Fucking society's falling apart in my head. How am I going to function? Can you stop fucking with my sleep? That's my only fucking request. I cannot live life with my sleep being fucked like that. And that's where I'm at. I'm traumatized because of the National Health Service. I'm traumatized because the people within it want to claim love. And they want to claim like I can speak like I care about you, Andreas. All the while, I want to pin you down and inject you with medication, give you a little bit of trauma, give you a little bit of this good medication that this big pharmaceutical company controls the fucking government with and pays my fucking wages with. And I'll get my little pay packet at the end of the month, and I'll go home and I'll buy presents for my family, and I'll be a nice person because I sound like this. I sound like I've got care in my voice. And you have no idea who I'm thinking about, but it's the most... If you saw her in the street, you'd think, how can she be malicious? This is what's going on in my head. But she's the one there that's basically fucking governing the madness that's happening to me. I'm getting up each day and I'm carrying on because I'm fucking petrified. I'm traumatized. I haven't got a reference for anything anymore. All I know is try and get some survival sorted. Because right now the council are playing games with my fucking tenancy. And if they haven't evicted me because it's fair, they've created the circumstance that it's going to aggravate someone with a mental health fucking disorder. And I've got a statement that they say I haven't got any proof you've got a mental health disorder, so that means, are you going to get the same treatment as everybody else? Fucking hell. What am I going to live? And it's like my bollocks have been cut off. I'd be fucking screaming like shit, man. Like, there's no way I can deal with this. The process of hospital cut my bollocks off. I'm bollockless. That's why I'm standing here like this, and I'm speaking like I'm in shock. Fucking cruel medication. Cruel medication. National fucking Health Service a joke, and the people within it, separate from whatever's going on this level and this level, the people within it are fucked on a different level. And you want to blame me for standing here in front of a camera last year complaining at you all, when the people in the NHS are no different from anybody. How do you want me to live in this fucking shit world? I'm asking directly. I'm asking all the fucking secret services that tortured me. They were there all on wards first few weeks. Hopefully he'll forget. Yeah, you tortured me. Being there in my fucking presence, how am I going to rest even if I haven't got a body in fucking agony? How am I going to rest with fucking awards full of fucking different secret service agents? I don't know if it's because of them that they wanted to antagonise the pain, because I was screaming left, right and centre non-stop all day long, speaking to secret fucking services. This, that and other, everything I knew. It was like Guantanamo fucking Bay in a fucking NHS hospital. That's what it felt like. Guantanamo Bay. Andreas, this mental health patient is being fucking terrorised and tortured. Because I dared to open my mouth to say what I see. That's my mental health disorder. Oh, I'm being interfered with secret service agents. He rocks up at hospital. There's about 3 or 4 on the ward. How am I going to live? So I tell myself, Andreas, life wants you to see it from a different perspective. Life wants you to see it as what you're going through is no different than what millions and millions, if not a billion people go through. They're suffering our sickness. The luxuries that we have here, the lives that we have here, they're suffering it. All the stuff, all this materialism, the stuff we're pillaging from the fucking ground every fucking day. They're feeling it when they're put into slave camps, the miners, getting paid peanuts for the gold that we dig out, that goes into all of our electronics and all of our jewellery. They're working for peanuts, which is a fucking slave labour. And we leave their countries with nothing but debt. These countries that have all these resources that we steal from, we leave them with nothing but debt. Is that fair? That we're so wise in our society we're so wise in our ability to govern this thing, this fictitious thing called money, that when you look at it, is a joke beyond a joke. 1.9 trillion stimulus package by the fucking United States. Where did they get 1.5 or 9 trillion from? They earn 3 trillion a year. They're in debt up to their fucking eyeballs. What bank is going to give them 1.9 trillion as a stimulus package? Where does it come from? It's like, oh, we own the banks, we'll just make it the fuck up. And it's exactly the fuck that. And these countries that have all the resources that we steal from, This is how I get out of it. I complain about the fucking sickness in the world. To you all, and you can either hear it as depressing, or you can hear it as fucking gospel. I don't give a fuck. This is how I'm going to speak, because I can't do it for myself any other way. Right now, in the moment, how sickened I am with my own life. And here I am, trying to eat healthy, aloe vera, try and put goodness in my body constantly, and I've got a fucking medication being shoved down my fucking throat. Mental health disorder that gets in the way of me fucking being even better. I've got the NHS who are willing to fucking make it worse. But I persist. I persist. This is the way it's going to happen, isn't it? This is the way I'm going to get out of it, because the only thing I can see that life has told me is because it's just put me on the level of about 1 billion people in this world. I don't know how many people, maybe less. Maybe it's 500 million people that are basically slaves to the West. Maybe we've engrossed another 1 billion in our sickness. I mean, you go to Rwanda, how much did we fuck them? I'm traumatised by the film Hotel Rwanda. The story of what happened and took place. How much did we fuck them? And now they've been pumped full of so much fucking money they look like us. Their society, their system is the jewel of Africa. Because it looks like fucking Europe. And it's there to hide the pain and the suffering that we fucking instilled on humans. Forget systems, forget land, forget nations, on humans. We instilled it on humans. And the way we cure them is by giving them our sickness. And no way has my life been anything like what they've gone through. But I'm here and I'm suffering injustice. I'm fucking suffering a sickness. Imagine being in that place, just living your life, chilling, because we don't have to be fucking psychotic about life. We don't have to work 24 hours a day. Imagine just living your life, chilling on the land, then having it all taken and the sickness that we have pumped on you. Doesn't even come close. I'm not even able to describe it in the remotest. We fuck people, man. This system is sick. The pain in my body right now, my nerves have been fucked about with even more. I've told them I've got problems with my pain threshold barrier. There's a problem with my nervous system, but nobody dares to look at it because it's not the way it's done. So they put me in a place where I can relate to the sickness that these people have been put through. That's all it is. Imagine your life. Imagine you're trying to do your best, like everybody else on the planet, and for no reason, it all goes to shit. Somebody else takes control. Somebody else says this is the way. Somebody else says you can't live because of your skin colour. I want to make your life a living hell because of your skin colour. Somebody else gets told I'm going to make your life a living hell because of your sexuality, because of the way you feel by nature, because of the way you look by nature. And someone's going to tell me I'm going to fuck you, and they have. Because of the way you are by nature. I have a mental health disorder. That's my crime. I can't fit in society the same way. I have very little options available to me to live. I shouldn't be dealing with these stresses. Nobody should. My benefits have been cancelled. The few benefits that I had have been cancelled. And my mental health wants to try and calm me down again with pain. It's like, feel the pain and just rest. You need rest. I'm not going to rest into a fucking consciousness governing my pain when it's happened so fucking sadistically. I stick to the pain because I stick to the rage because it's natural. It makes sense. Rest and dress, because I'm controlling your pain and I'm making you feel pain right now. The rage in me is unbelievable. The joke with the coronavirus, I've just given up. It's just like something else is going on and I've just shut up and started looking. Because come on, do we really need to be geniuses? I mean, the baseline is the children. They've been allowed to go around all this time without fucking face masks on, when they should be the most cared for. They should be prioritised. If Sally hasn't got her face mask, give her mine. Or is it like an aeroplane? Are you gonna fucking care for somebody else if you haven't got your own fucking oxygen mask on? I'm not in a place where I can function. No matter what point I end this video, am I going to be in a place to function with? But unfortunately I need to get on because I have a fucking boat to renovate. So I have a chance of living somewhere. So I have a chance to move somewhere that's a little bit more appropriate to my condition than where I currently am. That's how I view it. If I annoy one neighbour, I can move. Hopefully somewhere isolated, a little bit more isolated. And if I have to make a little bit more noise, I'll make a little bit more noise. As a result of my condition, I'll have to inform police forces all the way. Every time I move somewhere new, contact the police force. I'm in the area. I make noise. Don't stress if I'm making a little bit of noise. The way it monitors my voice and governs my voice through physical pain is just. I'm in shock. I'm in shock about any of these elements of my life individually. And you got them together and you want me to continue to function. I don't understand how I'm conscious. I don't understand how I'm standing here in the first instance. I'm in shock about my sleep. I just could not deal with my sleep being fucked with. Can you imagine? I can deal with the NHS. I can put it in a box. I can put it in a box. I can compartmentalise it, and I can deal with it. When it's fucking my life at its crux, I'm done for. I can't function with somebody fucking my sleep. It's the core problem in my life, and I've got a lot of problems. What do I do? And it's the medication that are making it worse. I'm just trying to centre myself enough to go forward in any way today. This isn't right. There's nothing to say. I'm going to end the video. I think I'm going to have to work this one out by myself. Get on, just I can't deal with my physical body. I've been left with the pain being adapted and modified in a different way, and I can't deal with it because this is my life first. That's what happens. I guess pain is a lot more malleable than I ever realised. But it's like I'm walking along and I can feel my face burning. And no, it's not enough pain there in the moment to start screaming and shouting, so I don't. But I know it's not healthy. I know my body's suffering. And I'm in pain. And all it is my fucking receptors in my body have been fucked with. By medication, by experiences, by life, that it's not to the level where I need to scream that.